Hello, everyone, and welcome back. In today's movie, we're going to talk in depth about Tesla's future, focusing on how its much anticipated robotaxi platform could change the ride hailing market. Let's break this down and look at why Tesla could be a big deal in this area. But before you do anything else, make sure you click like and subscribe. The movie for Tesla stock news is now ready to begin. Start with the idea that some investors think Tesla's pricing model shouldn't include a robotaxi tax. From this point of view, as soon as Tesla perfects unsupervised full self-driving (FSD), other companies will quickly copy this technology, making Tesla's first-mover edge less important. They say that new technologies are quickly copied, which levels the playing field, especially in a competitive field like the auto business. But experts say this view doesn't take into account the deep winner-takes-all patterns that exist in ride-hailing. To better understand this, let's look at how Uber and Lyft became the market leaders so quickly. Both companies rushed into many new areas at a speed that had never been seen before. It wasn't enough for them to just be in these places. They wanted to completely take over them. They were able to ensure quick, reliable service by flooding the market with drivers. This made more people want to use their platforms. There was a network effect caused by this huge number of drivers. More people used the app because they knew they would get better service. However, the more people there were, the more drivers wanted to join because they could make steady money. This network effect makes it very hard for new people to join. If a new company wants to offer the same level of service, they will have to match or beat the current supply. If a new service doesn't have the same amount of cars or drivers, it can't compete on price or wait times, which are very important to customers. Due to deep entry into markets, Uber and Lyft were able to use economies of scale to lower their own costs and set prices that were hard for new companies to match without losing a lot of money. Tesla's plans to use a fleet of robot taxis are similar, but there is one big difference. Its cars drive themselves. If Tesla can figure out FSD, it will not only get into the ride-hailing business, it will also do so without hiring drivers. This will save the company a lot of money on things like pay, benefits, and insurance. Also, because Tesla sells directly to consumers, it already has a huge fleet of potential robotaxis on the road, owned by consumers and ready to be put into service as soon as FSD is safe and legal. This could make it possible for Tesla to add a lot more robotaxis much faster than other ride-hailing services could hire new drivers. Also, Tesla's edge of being the first company to do something in this area is stronger than it seems. Not only do they sell more cars, but they might also add a new link to their future robotaxi network with each one they sell. This could quickly build a dense, wide network that rivals can't match, since making reliable self-driving cars costs a lot of money and takes a lot of technical know-how, like how Google has ruled search engines or how Amazon has dominated online shopping. Tesla's lead in this area could give them an unbeatable edge. Tesla has a big advantage when it comes to self-driving technology, which could help it break through standard barriers in the ride-hailing market. Tesla is expected to be 4 to 5 years ahead of its competitors in building fully autonomous driving, which means it will be able to launch the first global robotaxi service. This innovative step could change how people get around cities. Imagine that millions of Tesla cars are spread out in thousands of places around the world and offer quick and cheap ways to get around. The lack of human drivers cuts down on operational costs by a large amount, especially wages and benefits, which make up a big part of the costs of running a standard ride-hailing service. Because of this huge drop in costs, Tesla can offer prices that are as low as or lower than those of market leaders like Uber and Lyft. With so many cars already on the road and more being made, Tesla's network could be very big. It also has a packed, easy-to-reach fleet of cars that are ready to be used. This density not only makes sure that many cars are available and that customers don't have to wait long, but it also lets Tesla take advantage of economies of scale, which lower prices even more. With such a strong network, Tesla could become a strong rival in the ride-hailing business and change the way prices are set. Even better, Tesla's integrated approach, making cars and developing self-driving technology in the same building, gives it special benefits. It speeds up the processes of coming up with new ideas and putting them into action, which lets Tesla quickly change and use new advances in self-driving cars. This could speed up the growth and efficiency of its robotaxi fleet, providing a service that could quickly become the first choice for city dwellers, completely changing how the ride-hailing market is competitive. Kathy Wood recently gave a bold price target for Tesla stock over the next 5 years, saying that she thought it could hit about $2,600 per share. This price is mostly based on how well Tesla's robotaxi platform is expected to do. The platform is expected to work with high-margin software as a service economics. This big prediction shows that a lot of people believe Tesla will be able to launch its full self-driving and robotaxi services in a short amount of time. Even though Tesla has had setbacks and lower hopes in the past when releasing its self-driving technologies, the company is now on the verge of making big steps forward very quickly. The business already has a fleet of electric vehicles that are equipped with the hardware needed for autonomy. This gives them a solid foundation to quickly start offering robotaxi services once the software is fully functional. Also, ongoing improvements in artificial intelligence are expected to make Tesla's FSD technology work better and be more reliable, which could speed up the time it takes for it to be widely used. It's expected that Tesla will make technical progress that will lead to a $2,600 per share valuation. This is also a bet on Tesla's ability to change the way people travel and get around. Tesla could get a big piece of the mobility market if it can quickly and efficiently deploy its robotaxi platform. It could do this by using its current infrastructure and technological lead to get ahead of competitors. This would not only prove that it was smart to combine cutting-edge technology with car production, but it would also show that it was smart to add a service-based business model on top of its vehicle sales, which would greatly increase the amount of money it could make per vehicle. In the end, how Tesla does things is where the real challenge and potential lie. If it can get past the technical and legal problems that stand in the way of its robotaxi vision, it could completely change how people get around, living up to the high hopes of market thinkers like Kathy Wood. Tesla has strategic benefits that go beyond how good it is at technology. With the launch of Tesla Insurance, the company has set itself up to deal with one of the biggest problems in launching a robotaxi service: insurance and government rules. By providing its own insurance service, Tesla makes it easier for more consumer cars to join the robotaxi fleet. This integration isn't just about adding more cars to the service. It's also about making sure that these cars are compliant and properly covered by Tesla's custom insurance system, which is made to handle the specifics of self-driving cars. Tesla's proactive move serves more than one reason. First, it eases the minds of car owners who might be worried about what will happen if they use their own cars for a robotaxi service, especially when it comes to insurance coverage during business hours. Second, it makes it easier for regulators to approve Tesla's products because they offer a complete package of vehicle technology, service operations, and insurance coverage. This may make it easier to negotiate with regulators who care about public safety and customer protection. Also, Tesla's self-driving technology promises fewer accidents, which is a big deal in the insurance business. Less damage to cars means fewer insurance claims, which could mean lower costs for Tesla. This could be good for two reasons. It could mean better insurance options for customers and lower operating risks for its robotaxi fleet. With these lower costs and better safety features, Tesla's insurance should be able to offer competitive rates while still providing full coverage, making the total value of its robotaxi service stronger. By adding insurance to its business plan, Tesla has taken a big step towards changing the way people travel for personal and shared reasons. This removes a big obstacle to turning more privately owned cars into part-time business vehicles, and it also shows Tesla's strong dedication to safety and customer happiness. With this strategy, Tesla could lead a change in how transportation ecosystems work, possibly setting a new standard for how cars are insured and used in service-based apps. Even though the future is positive, there are good reasons to be worried about how quickly Tesla can develop and use its full self-driving technology. The company's plans call for the release of Hardware 4 soon and the ongoing development of a fifth-generation chip, both of which are expected to bring about big changes in technology. With the release of Hardware 4, processing power and efficiency should be improved, which could mean that Tesla cars can handle more complicated driving situations more accurately and reliably. This update is meant to make a strong base for further changes to FSD capabilities. It is an important step towards fully autonomous driving. Tesla's search for a fifth-generation chip also shows that the company is dedicated to pushing the limits of AI and computing power. This new generation of hardware is expected to make huge improvements in processing speed and neural network performance, which is very important for making FSD algorithms better and getting higher levels of autonomy. But it's not clear how quickly Tesla will be able to add these new features to its production cars and release operating updates. Getting new hardware into all of Tesla's cars around the world is hard because of all the rules and regulations that need to be followed for testing. This can slow down the rollout process. Still, Tesla's proactive approach to developing hardware and improving software points to an organized effort to speed up the development of the FSD. If these improvements work, they could not only make cars safer and more fuel efficient, but they could also put Tesla at the top of self-driving technology, which would change the future of transportation. To sum up, some analysts are taking a wait-and-see method and don't see Tesla's potential in robotaxis.